Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda and today I am going to show you guys what we're eating today. This afternoon we were kind of binge watching a little bit of YouTube and I realized that Wanda on Crazy Days a couple days ago, I think like 4 or 5 days ago, had challenged people to eat out of their pantry for 3 days and to show what that looked like. And so I thought, hey, I haven't been to the grocery store in 2 weeks and I can't go for another few days. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to show you guys like how we're eating from our pantry already, and to kind of incorporate that challenge into that. So that's what we're doing, and I'm going to show you guys kind of what we're going to be eating over the next 3 days. So since we're starting this kind of mid-afternoon, we've already had breakfast and lunch, and so for breakfast this morning we had leftover oatmeal from yesterday. If you want to see how I make my oatmeal from food storage, you can watch the video that I'll put in the cards. And then for lunch we actually had sandwiches, so the bread and stuff like that was not from our food storage pantry, but we're starting it tonight. So tonight we are going to have like fish cakes. I can't decide if I'm going to do salmon or tuna. I have a lot of extra tuna right now because a store closed nearby recently and I bought all that they had. And so we have a surplus of that right now, so we'll probably do that instead of salmon patties, which I normally would make. And then we'll have vegetables from the pantry. Some will be home canned, some will be store-bought but canned in our food storage pantry. In the meantime, we are going to make an applesauce cake, which I have also made a video on, so I'll list that in the cards above as well, so you guys can watch that if you wish. Sunshine and I are going to work on that now, and it's a wonderful, wonderful recipe both for snacks and for breakfast. So we'll probably have that for breakfast in the morning, and then this afternoon as a snack. She really wants to have a tea party, so we're going to have a tea party this afternoon with our applesauce cake and some tea, and that's going to be really fun. And then I'll bring you guys along for dinner. Sunshine's just about got it mixed. We are going to be using home canned applesauce. I made this last month. This is just a spiced applesauce. It's going to add some flavor. It's going to be wonderful, and it's from our pantry. Alright y'all, the cake got in the oven, and while we're waiting on that, I emptied 4 small cans of tuna into a colander, and I drained it really well. I smushed it up so that it's not got any juice in here. To my tuna, I'm going to add about a ½ cup of almond flour. About a ½ cup of parsley flakes. This is just eyeballing it, guys. Then I've got about 2 teaspoons of Old Bay, some ground pepper, some Himalayan sea salt, and then some garlic powder, and I'm just going to dump that in. I'm going to shoot in about 3 tablespoons or so of Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to shake in about 3 tablespoons or so of Parmesan cheese, about 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, about 2 tablespoons of mayo, a generous handful of green onion, sliced thin, and 2 beaten eggs. I'm going to mix this mixture very well. Okay, now I'm going to cover this. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and then this afternoon I will take it back, let it get to room temperature, and then fry these as patties in a skillet. I still have a handful of sweet potatoes that we harvested this previous year. I'm going to grab a few of those now and wash them up and throw those in the oven while the cake's going so we can have some baked sweet potatoes tonight. Okay, my Sunshine Girl is holding my tea set. This was my tea set when I was little. And my brother and I, with my mom after school, she would have us a tea party ready with like those little zebra cakes that, like the little Debbie ones. I remember Mom cutting those into itty bitty pieces to fit on the plates. And Kool-Aid, and sometimes tea or water or whatever, and we would just have a tea party after school, and it was really fun.
Oh, I would like milk in that.
You would? I actually just turned the kettle on so I can make some real tea, and we'll have it with our cake. Does that sound good? Well, friends, we have our cakes and our tea. Sunshine's going to pour us a cup each. In here, normally would be cream, but I have extra tea in it. And then this is just some turbinado sugar if she wants to pour some of that in hers. And we're going to have tea and cakes. Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Let me put, yes. I want to put a tea into the
It has to be off.
Has to be off.
Be very careful, it's hot. Can you just pour it gently? Very good. Okay, and then mine.
Yours next.
Very good, honey. You did that very well.
You some and me some.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for inviting me to tea. It looks delicious.
You're welcome.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
You want to do cheers?
Yes.
Okay.
I would love to. Chloe, first I have to grab the handle.
Okay, cheers. Mmm. You make lovely tea, my dear. Lovely. Would you like some cream?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Oop.
Well,
It's messy. That's okay.
pretty
And
nice.
some sugar. Would you like some sugar?
Yes, ma'am.
Sugar for your tea. 1 lump or 2.
Would you like some cake?
I would love some cake. Thank you. Is this mine?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. we're just gonna finger food it.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to be totally fancy, right? Let's taste our cake. Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Y'all,
That's really good.
this is really good.
This is really good. If you've not seen me make the applesauce cake before, you should check out that video. I'll list it in the cards above.
I like to just scoop my cake up.
Oh, you want to
my
scoop yours?
tea.
I'll scoop mine too. Lovely tea. Mmm. So good. So we'll bring you guys back later. We'll make dinner and then show you what that looks like from the pantry. And we're just going to enjoy our cake. Alright y'all, our sweet potatoes are still in the oven, but I have turnip greens here that I canned this summer. I'm going to put those in my little pot over yonder. And then I have black-eyed peas that I canned earlier this year. I'll put those in this, and we'll just season those lightly. Salt and pepper in the turnip greens, and then the black-eyed peas I might add some fresh garlic. Now guys, I have a little bit of avocado oil from that jar heating up in my cast iron skillet here. When this gets hot, I will make cakes out of the tuna mixture we made earlier, and I will fry those in the skillet. I also have some gluten-free flour here in a little dish. As I make up these patties, I will pass them through the flour and then put them in the skillet. It just creates a better crisp on the patty itself when it comes out of the oil. And you just cook it a little bit on each side, maybe 2-3 minutes on each side until they're golden brown, and then put them in a plate and they're ready to go. Alright y'all, this is round 1. It's been in there for just a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn these guys. They will be crispy and brown. Beautiful. These are going to be delicious. They smell really great. Yum. Well. Some of these went a little too long, but that's okay. We're going to be happy, happy, happy. Alright y'all, it's finished. These are wonderful. Sunshine and I have already had 2. They are not much to look at, but they're wonderful. We like ours with mustard. You could make a tartar sauce for these. Lots of people do different things. This is our turnip greens from the spring. Sweet potatoes from the fall. I just baked those in the oven. And this is black-eyed peas. We are going to have a wonderful dinner from our pantry. The fish was from the pantry. Really, the only thing that was fresh is the green onion I put in here. Everything else came from our food storage and our fridge. Alright y'all, so dinner is ready. My plate is looking beautiful. It smells great. We're really excited. So I thought I'd show you kind of a close-up-ish, if I can. We've got the tuna patties. We've got the black-eyed peas. We have our greens. We have our baked potato. I haven't put the butter in there yet because it's going to melt really fast. And I use mustard. You could do like tartar sauce with this. You could do all kinds of stuff. Like as a dipping sauce. It would be really yummy. Everything we're eating tonight came from our food storage. So most of it, the vegetables, we grew at home. And then the meat came from canned. And I got a really good deal on that tuna. which is why we have a surplus of it. A store locally was closing and it was all like 90% off, and so I grabbed all the tuna that they had, and so we have a good stock of that now. It's really, really yummy. Sunshine even loves these. So they're kid friendly, and we're going to sit down and enjoy our dinner now. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. The next 2 days we'll also be eating out of our food storage pantry, so stop by in the next few days to see how that looks. And if you guys wanted to see the recipe or see us make this cake that we had earlier, do check the video that I'll list in the cards, and you can make it too. It's amazing, and it's one of our favorite cakes. We'll probably have this in the morning for breakfast with some tea, and then we'll have lunch leftovers, which is why I made so many of the salmon or the tuna patties, cakes, whatever. And we'll have leftovers for lunch tomorrow, and then we'll bring you guys back for dinner. If you're new to our channel, welcome. If you are just passing through, please subscribe, and then you can go to the homepage and search for different recipes like this. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll catch you in the next video tomorrow, and I hope you have a great evening and are eating something yummy too. Is it yummy? Do you love tuna cakes? What's your favorite thing on your plate? The tuna? Good. Very good to know. Enjoy your dinner.
Enjoy your dinner.
I will.